Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now.
All right, so you're in Bali, man. Like, how did you end up in Bali? You're from Austria.
Yeah, I'm from Austria. Ended up in Bali because of Soma Fight Club. There are good coaches here, so I went here. I went to Bali, tried them out, tried the gym out, and I really liked it. And since then, I'm like 2 years here already, training, preparing.
All right, so you're one of the original fight team members then, because I think Soma's only been around for about 2 years, right? The coaches, who are the coaches at Soma that you work with?
Eli, he's the head coach, the striking coach as well. We have Luke as an MMA coach, as well like Youssef. And we have boxing coaches, grappling coaches like Maori.
All right. All right, so yeah, go ahead. Say it again.
Like we have grappling coaches like Marcelo. Yeah.
All right, like what about the training partners that you have there? I know the Indian, the UFC lightweight, he trains there. Is that one of your main guys?
Yeah, Anshu is here, one of my main. Like we have a few guys here on a really high level. Yeah.
And they were telling me that you're the dark horse of the tournament. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what to say about that. I'm here to win that thing. I'm pretty confident about myself in that tournament. I'm training hard, and it is what it is. In this sport, it can happen anything. The only thing I can do is to train very hard.
All right, and now your fight coming up on June 8th is against Duque. What do you see in him and his fighting style?
He's an older opponent. He likes to hold the guy and grapple. I think he's a black belt. Yeah, I don't think too much about him. Maybe he's gonna try to wrestle with me and to grapple with me, but I want to keep that fight in the striking.
Duque's last fight, he fought on the same night as you against Mochamed Machaev. What did you think of that fight?
It was a good fight to see. He couldn't hold Grabinski on the floor. It was a lot of clinching, lot of holding, and yeah, at the end he did some striking. I don't know what to say about that fight.
Well, did you think he won that fight, or do you think Grabinski won?
Honestly, I don't know. It was a very close fight.
And your last fight, that wasn't a close fight, right?
Yeah, that wasn't a close fight.
Yeah, it wasn't a close fight. Your last fight, knockout versus Makwan Americani. How do you feel about that performance?
Yeah, I think the fight went well. I think I can went more in the second round. I did hold back some. Was like save it up for the whole fight. And then my coach said like, nah, you need to fire now. And in the third, we just wanted that finish and we got it right away. It was like, that was really cool, yeah.
When his eye started to swell, what were you thinking?
Oh, that happened when he got me to the floor. I punched him like with my knuckle. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about his eye.
So that didn't become like a target for you?
No.
You weren't worried about that? Okay. And was there anything that you did not like about that fight?
There are always things you don't like from a fight and things you like from a fight. I'm never really happy about my fights. I think always I can do better. But yeah, it was a good fight. But it could be better.
What do you think could have been better for yourself in that fight?
I could put the trigger in the second round and went for it, but I didn't. I played it safe. That was one thing. I think I could defend the takedown. It was really a good takedown. But yeah, that was as well. He took me down twice. Yeah.
And your record is very impressive. 14-1. You only have one loss, and that was in 2021. How did that affect you? How did that impact you, the loss?
I was fighting there in Brave. I did a big weight cut to bantamweight. Now I'm fighting lightweight. So it was a really huge weight cut. I went vegan, all that stuff. And on that fight day, I was 66 kilograms. So I was very skinny and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think bantamweight. Bless you. I don't think
Thank you.
I don't think bantamweight is the right division for me to be in.
Did you like when you did cut the weight? Was it the worst experience for you?
Now I went on a crazy diet as well. Like I'm now like right now my weight is above 70. There I was like weighing around 68, 67 every day. I was like, yeah.
How did it affect you? Like, did it affect your like training and stuff like that?
Not happy when you're constantly on the dieting, you know. You cannot eat, I cannot eat this, like sugar zero. And the fight itself was a bit awkward, you know. He was a wrestler and I was like, okay, take me down, but no, he knocked me out. The first minute, yeah, shit happens.
Do you think it was because you were so skinny that maybe you couldn't take the shots
I
at
don't.
being so low?
It happened. It is what it
It
is.
happened. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's learning experience, right? And now, I mean, like you're at lightweight, you could take shots. It's no problem, right?
No, we're good.
Yeah, yeah.
We're happy.
This event, yeah, you know, this event is supposed to be like it's the fourth biggest event in Europe ever. 28,000 people in the crowd. How crazy is that arena going to be when you fight?
And I'm that like it's my biggest fight from the people who's gonna watch it. Like I'm really excited about that. I've been to a fight where 14,000 people watched it, but that's gonna be like 25, 30,000. It's incredible.
Anybody that going to be there for you?
Yeah, sure. My friends from Austria gonna come definitely, and yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be. How do you see yourself, performing in this fight? How do you see yourself winning this fight?
For this fight, I think I'm in better shape than on my last fight because I took already the shape from the last fight into this camp. So I really put in the effort for this one. I don't underestimate my opponent, but this guy is not on my level, and I'm gonna show it.
Did you take any break between fights?
What do you mean?
Did you take a break? Like, like your last fight was in only like 3 months ago, right? So did you take any like vacation, or were you just like, okay, fight's done, recover, let's get back in?
We went straight from the last fight to back to Bali. Same like the next day we went back to Bali, and I had an easy week, but I still training that week, and we didn't stop to train because I know it's here and it's only finish when I win it.
Um, you're guaranteed to win like 80,000 euros. If you win this fight coming up, that's guaranteed. How important is money for you as a fighter?
Yeah, we need money to live, but I don't. Yeah, it's a very good payment.
I wish I had it.
Brother,
Huh?
I don't have it yet. Let's see.
I know you don't have it, but if you win, yeah, it's like guaranteed you have that, right? Yeah, it's a pretty good purse. And on the other side of the other fight, right? You have the lightweight champion facing Daniel Torres. How do you see that fight?
Oh yeah, that's a good fight. Both fighters are very good. I don't know what's how this fight gonna end. It could go either way. Yeah, both are really good fighters.
Who would you want to fight? Which one?
I don't choose my opponents, so I'm down for anyone.
And yeah, June 8th. It's coming quick. It's real coming. Octagon 58. This fight is gonna be insane, man. I saw your last performance, and yeah, man, it was very impressive. You just dominated really well. So I'm excited to see what you can do.
Thank you. I'll do my best.